I'm on this journey of understanding more about art therapy, and I've been reflecting on what we've been talking about. And I think, so going back 10 years, I was running a play club in the UK for ages 5 to 7. And there was a young lad there, 5.5 years old, and he, over the course of an hour and a half, had 4 altercations with other children. And at the end of the night, I'm talking to mum and dad and saying, look, he's not had a good night tonight. At the start of the night, we had done little panels painting for each of the children. There's about 25 in there. And I went to get his, and I picked it up, and it was entirely black. Just there wasn't a spot of light. And I'm like, yeah, I should have seen this at the beginning of the night, because it would have been a clue. And it was clear that everybody else has done like a dog or a cat or a dolphin or a unicorn or whatever. They're 5 years old, and his was just, there wasn't any other colour on there. And that was actually, I was reflecting now, that was quite a key indicator of that this 5-year-old was going to have a difficult night. So there are, as you've been saying, there is art with therapists, which as a result of the panel discussion last week, I found out that it might be able for the British service persons and their family members over here to access. I've actually checked on that. So there's a way you can do it. And then there's the actual therapeutic art that you can do from knitting, which I think is one of yours, and I've referred somebody to your group recently. There is, as my colleague was pointing out, in the UK we've had military voice choirs, which is just the coming together. So you have the social aspect of doing something creative in the singing, and then there's a whole range. We've done, and I think we'll come on to later, some art therapy to ease mental health issues and stresses at the British Embassy in partnership with Uniting Us, which is currently on display at Dulles Airport. So there's a whole, and I'd never come across as much as in depth as, until 2 years ago when I met Anne-Marie at this symposium. So I'm still learning about art therapies and art therapists, and then all of these other creative arts such as drumming, and this release of tension, and this a chance to also to be creative